Alrighty, so I saw another submission come into Dusk's queue. Added salmon liable. Looks like it's been beaten by a few folks here. It's a combo I typically don't mind. I think that this is actually one of the better pairings for Shardtail Queen, and as a result, it's one of the better Umbra pairings. You know, Umbra doesn't always suck. When you're paired with a clan that can really cover a lot of the gaps, then the actual... It's very similar to Awoken in that regard, in my opinion. You know, Awoken can't stand on its own that well on a lot of seeds, same with Umbra, but Hellhorn can. Wormkin can, you know. Melting Remnant mostly can. But Stygian, Awoken, and Umbra, they're all the same to me. They're just supporting clans. Anyway, let's give it a shot here and see what we got. Okay, very strong start. This also marks a momentous occasion. I'm finally off my laptop and back to my tower and out of a condo. Yes, thank gosh. I was so going crazy. I can't imagine purchasing a condo. That's oh, I don't know why you'd pay to have shared walls and ceilings and floors. If I'm renting an apartment for cheap, sure. I'm buying a condo for a lot. Makes no fucking sense. But that's fine. I no longer have any of that shit to deal with, and I have a tower. The resolution is blowing my mind. It's like I'm not looking at a little laptop screen. It's amazing. Just notice the fledgling imp is like bursting into my face here. What a great starting set, by the way. Bosses are actually pretty tough, but I could honestly win with just these cards if I'm being honest. And who knows? Maybe I'll do that, I don't know. Okay. Huh. I do wonder what's better here. Probably Imp Parade. It is chased. But yeah, Imp Parade. Boon, money, don't even need to look at the map. Maybe I should look at the map. Umbra. Oh, I think that was even... They said that in the seed, that Umbra. But that's fine. Like I said, we can cover the downsides because of how good Hellhorn is. So this troop, not too bad here, because it's not 15 shards. We definitely want to go top. I guess we'll put this in. Now, should I go here or leave space for imps? I think I'll leave space for imps. Especially if I draw a fledgling, or I guess plinks as well. Wow, those are some snipers. Good eye, sniper. Given this guy damage doesn't actually make a lot of sense. I could actually redraw that and that would be fine. I think if we just start doing this, we're probably gonna be fine. Oh, there's the punish, but that's fine. We'll just go 1, 2. I'd like that thing to live if possible. Let's do this. Just do 10 damage there. No need to do much more complicated math. One more fledgling imp? I think so. We could take a making of a morsel, considering it is double banner, Umbra banner. Quick. Unless it's alloy, that won't be that useful. We could do a morsel master, considering we have making of a morsel. Nothing here is really calling out to us. I don't know that we even really need to reroll here, but some health might be nice. We could probably save the rest of this gold. I mean, I could reroll for multi. It is a 1 pip multi unit. Oh, we should reroll for endless. What am I saying? Yeah, reroll for endless. Wow, out of it. Okay, well, worst possible shot, but that's just how the shit goes, you know. Probably hit the steel again if there's no unit draft, and try for the same stuff. Okay, there is a unit draft, and that is probably not that bad of a trial given what our starters are. Probably not too bad. Alright, we can go here. Here, that takes care of that. Try for that. Probably just do this. I don't mind retrying for that. These planks are just so good. All right. Okay, this is interesting. We could take a welder helper. Or could just take another fledgling imp. Suppose a welder helper's fine. Space Prism. That's a huge card you're looking for in this combo. Ugh. Oh, there's always Shadow Eater that could hit an Alpha Fiend. I would have a Morsel Master for it, which is actually not too bad. I think speculatively the Shadow Eater might be worth taking. For left, we're only really looking for holdover, but on the right we still have endless and multi. Now I suppose at this point, if we find multi, we're off to a horrible start here with quick. Right, that's trash. Suppose if I find multi, maybe I would put it on Shadow Eater then, I guess. On a 2-floor setup. Okay, endless. Expensive, but we'll take it. Ooh. Inscription Notice almost makes the cut there. Almost. Not worth 20 fire health, but whatever. So we've got a plan. I doubt we just have to hit on any serviceable unit. Rail Beater, Horned Warrior, Branded Warrior, even either here or here, and we can just abandon this Umbra crap. I suppose I could give health here for now. I guess we'll have to self-infuse way farther down the line, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm not super worried. It's plated, so no haste. This is a pretty bad start, though. I don't know why Shadow Eater and Allied Construct both need to cost 2. Well, this is why we had 25 health, right? We're going to lose all of that 25 right here. I do think we should put this at the bottom, though, because I think that the top should be this. Oh, I guess I can afford 1 plank. Damn, completely forgot about that. Oh, that is what it is. Put it in the front. Still sucks about that. I should have put it down here. What am I doing? What am I actually doing? I could have just put the frickin' morsel down there and I would have killed that. That is such a massive mistake. Alright, this dies and that's good. Actually, I'm gonna pivot. This is just gonna go here as a unit to benefit from this endless fledgling imp. I should have put it in front. What am I? I'm so stupid today. What is going on with me? I was kind of hoping he would double drop there. Well, that's fine. We'll just put you down, out of there. Nice. I'm fine throwing that one there. These Queen's Emperor are going hard. I could do that. Shut it. I guess killing that unit was not in my best interest, to be honest, but whatever. Not too worried about it. Get stung. Ooh. Well, I think it's last stand, as much as I'd like that shroud spike, because of... Right, Horned Warrior. Here we go. You could argue pip upgrade. You could certainly argue it. And in fact, I think it actually does make sense here. Alright, we're still gonna Hellvent here, and maybe we can get like a Rail Beater. Apex him. Well, Horned Warrior into Apex Imp certainly works. Really wish there was a temple here, but we'll do that. We have some removals to make, but now we just will do Welder Helper into... Oh, I have this fucking Space Prism. It's fine. I would have, if I remembered that I had the Space Prism, I would have just took the draw upgrade. Not playing smart, but luckily things are tailhorned, so you don't have to be that smart. For now, we could just Hellvent the Welder Helper. Or probably... I mean... This steel I probably would hit just searching for Endless and Multi or some health and stuff. Or I guess not health, because we have... Damage shield would be nice, but... Quick, Multi, all of those would be good for this Apex Imp if we're going to put the Horned Warrior into it, which I'm pretty sure I am. I mean, if I have... It is a little bit risky. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit risky. To start with just the 5 armor, or whatever it starts with. I guess it's 10 though, because I have Ashes of the Fallen, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take one more of these, because if I can get another Endless, that would be nice. I could put it into the other Fledgling Imp. Yeah, Imp Parade, right? Not gonna lie, it is kind of nice to have those Queen's Implings, but I suppose even with the Ashes of the Fallen, even like this fight, they wouldn't be doing much. I think we can deal with this. Right, not the best turn draw order here. This guy's not going to eat much. I don't even know if I want to put him down. I guess we do. This guy has 5 health. I actually don't know if we use him for this fight, because it is the Spikes boss. I guess at 35 shards he may not have really many spikes, so that's fine. Alright. The Plinks did alright, but they were bound to eventually fail here. Do I want to take 16 at the cost of more rage? I think so. Can I get this guy down? Let's just hit this guy. I could basically have to find... If I'm gonna Inferno anything, it should be this. They did a lot of damage, actually. Yeah, we see the problem of not taking a draw upgrade here, though, you know. Could have probably just went with the lifesteal there. It's fine, though. Like, it took me that long to play Space Prism. Ooh. Nothing currently for it. Shroud Spike would have been nice. I still take it, obviously. Pyre Jumper or Important Work? Probably Important Work. could do a space. Man, I really wish we took a freaking draw upgrade. Prism Retrieval pretty good here though. Since we are trying to dig for that thing, we could take that. Alright, we definitely need to make some removals. We'll say, absolutely we gotta get rid of Shadow Eater. There's no way that we don't want to do that. Beyond that, I don't know, this Morsel Master's been pretty good, but eventually obviously we don't want it, and we do want to put the Apex Imp together. I don't think we fuse those units right now though. I think I keep the 3 banners. Shitfrost. -2. It might be better on Inferno than Last Stand. I don't know. I guess that depends on what I can find. At the, if I can reroll and find Consume, Remove, maybe. Okay, Armor, obviously. Buff, obviously. And I don't know. Maybe I don't do anything there. I could overstack, but given that I have endless imps, that doesn't seem amazing. Leave it be. Alright, we'll take that. Now I have a really good holdover target, so it's probably going to give me double stack, since we've already outlined that 2 of the 3 rerolls would be good. Just make that 0 cost for now. I have a lot of money. I mean, I could permafrost like this or something, or that, but with a -2, yeah, this makes sense, I think. I actually think a holdout. I called it. I mean, I could double stack this. I guess that's okay. 20 armor. Let's do it. But I would have liked better. I think I'll still put this down to a 1 cost. And I guess I could make it a 0 cost. And in fact, let's just make that a 2 cost. I doubt I'll ever need to use it with this deck. Start getting rid of plinks, sure. Let's do this now, or no, let's do this now. We can do the other thing later. Just get rid of a plink or a steward, maybe? Probably plink. Okay, anything else? Don't think so. 85 shards, not too worried. Spikes is probably not something I need to be doing, honestly. That seems like a good way to throw. Especially into like the fucking hidden salt. Yeah, let's not do that. Alright, we want the Apex Imp. This guy is just not going to be good enough. Ah, I should have plinked first. Always punished. That would have been nice for the, I think we do put this down. I could put it in front. It was Space Prism coming at some point here. Guy's kind of fucked, huh? Bottom decking both Space Prism and Welder Helper. So we're just gonna have to live with it. Well, we could do this. Don't think we want to put that down. Try for this. That space prism, or the prism retrieval is probably not good because I'm not gonna be able to remove enough stuff. I think. Maybe we'll see. Maybe if I save most of my gold for that stuff. Because our draw is so poor, we could probably just do this. I think that's already enough to beat the boss. Yeah, and I want to redraw Inferno, probably, if anything. Damn, didn't die. Well, maybe a Plink will do? I don't know. I think we're still fine. Yeah. Appears so. And Ashes of the Fallen is just so busted, and basically everything about Hellhorn is busted. Spike not horrible here. Yeah, first Hell Pact. Furnace tap. Just unnecessary, I would say. For multi and endless. Endless, okay. I think I still put it on the Fledgling Imp because I do want like a floor wide. If I had one or the other, I'd rather have the floor wide armor. So that works. Put the Weld Helper into that. The only question at this point is, do I put the Horn Warrior in? I think so. There's a lot of time here. I wouldn't mind a damage shield here. Are we hitting any other steals? Probably not, because I do want to hit that Hellvent. Well, I will hit that steel. Because obviously quick and multi is what I would want as the upgrades, but maybe I'm being too greedy by not just putting a damage shield in. I think this is fine. Quick is actually preferable to multi here. I already have one multi-strike via this infusion that I'm going to do right now. And yeah, this is good. We'll check this. Okay, I guess I could add quick there. We could just do Umbra Stone though. That now I don't need to Hellvent the Apex Imp, I guess. Yeah. So that'll just clear shit. Firebox, I guess. So we're already at 100 shards, but we're pretty broken. Let's -2 that. I could remove... oh no, I have no money. Duh. It's like I could remove some more units. No, I can't. I have 15 bucks. 15 denarii. Last stand in the opener. Name a more iconic duo. Get one of them. 32 cards. How did I get here? How did I get here? Alright, you can die. At least. You can have that. Of course, that does mean my thing doesn't die. Or does it? This is the wrong Fledgling Imp, but that's fine. Hmm. I feel like I probably should have just... I mean, I'm gonna have to take damage anyway. I should have just Inferno'd last turn. Oh well. Uh-oh, I'm quick. That is actually an issue. Just realized. Certainly an issue. Yeah, I can't die. I mean, I guess I could have not Umberstoned him. Maybe that would have probably made sense, I guess. Too late now, though. And I'm only doing 176. It's not necessarily, maybe not enough to beat the boss. Shit. You're in a bit of a predicament here. Let's hit him with that at least. Every damage may end up counting here. Fuck. Do 147 there, that's pretty good. Okay. And luckily, we got this. Alright, not horrible. Definitely we can take this one Horn Tome, I think. Forever Consumed, pretty good with First Help Act. But, well, I would have to hit a -2 actually to be able to play this one Horn Tome. So, unless I really want to commit to this magic, which maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe a Hell Vent at a certain point is not useful to me, considering I do have all of my Merchant of Steel stuff locked in. Like, I could just say that I hit this Hell Vent. Man, I kind of need Vortexes. I don't really need a Hell Vent. I could just dedicate to Vortexes here. And then, if I don't hit the -2, I just bring it down. And initially I was gonna Hellvent the Apex Imp, but if I have an Umbra Stone, I really don't need to. And if I put the Welder Helper into this one, I only really need the 2 Imps. Past that, I'd rather just thin the deck out, probably. So yeah, we can take this, I think. Sure. And it would definitely take draw at this point. Just more value on this side in general, too. So we will put you... I still have the Morsel Master. I need to get rid of that. I don't know. It's been okay, but there is a certain point where we really don't need it. And I think we're at that point now. So Morsel Master, you're out of here. We should start getting rid of units for sure because of the Prism Retrieval. We would like it to be something that can high roll. No -2, nothing really useful at all here. Don't think, yeah, I can't really make use of any of this. I mean, I could, if I really wanted to, I could add a multi-strike, but if I'm already poor, I think we'd rather save that money for removals. This kind of sucks. Actually, it's okay. We wouldn't want to take Imperialist, obviously. So Royalty is fine. I don't think we at all want to do Imp Parade 3, though. I gotta be careful with my shards. 20 health is not a whole lot. That's... We may... I mean, it's not the end of the world if I lose Queen. Really, all I need is the Apex Imp and my Endless Imps, but it's something to keep in mind. I am pretty... The higher in shards I go, the quicker Divinity can massacre me. should remove one card here. Another steward. Heaven Seal is probably the easiest one we could get here. Theoretically, nothing should get through at all, and then we have a one floor setup, so everything pretty much is in its right place here. This will feed them a bit, but who cares? Okay, we have this. Let's do that. Uh-oh. Oh, why am I killing that? That would have been... Well, it wouldn't have killed my thing. Well, no sense really doing anything here. Fuck. This is the problem. Okay, this is good. Let's try to, I think I'll only play this. Wait, did that really push me over the edge? Damn it. Well, too late now, like we... Oh, man. 3. Get 10 damage in, that's not going to be enough. Well, let's play this. I'd like to maybe get that on the floor if I can. Shut up. Okay, 10. I guess I still want to see that thing dying. Yeah, I give up. Let's do this and that. All right. Tiresome Climb seems like the obvious choice, but I'm almost wondering Branding Right. I mean, if I could use that as another way to kill my imps that have so much armor on them, you know? And I can't intrinsic this or anything, so it's like, I don't know if the Tiresome Climb is working for me. It kind of seems like it might just work against me a little bit. Branding Right. I think I will take Branding Right. Yeah, I need ways to kill that imp. Extension's probably no good. These are... I could do a Cannibalize. It's another way to kill the imp, so I will. I need ways to kill this imp. My shit is... And we want everything at the magic here over any hell vents. Holdover's great. So I think Holdover is going to go on here for sure. That one's the best of these sacrifice cards, and nothing else really makes sense. Pseudo remove one of these is fine. Gotta get this down in costs. That's where our Ember has to go. Firestone Housing, of course. This might almost be worth it, but I don't think so. Oh, there's that. We have a Lightstone Casing if we want it. Don't think we do. Yeah, doubtful that we do, so we'll just have this money go to removals after I check all this out. Double stack there would have been nice. I don't know, double stack's not really nice here. Okay. That's fine. Let's get rid of more stewards. Vortex. Let's use that first. And even though you've been real good to me, Queen's Imps, do you think it is your time to go? And one more. I have 105, it's 180, so I will take that. One more. Alright, this Prism Retrieval has a much higher chance to hit now. If I need it to. And we should be open to a mid-floor setup against Divinity if the starting shit looks like it's gonna suck. Pretty good turn to draw all this. Yeah, I think we want to do it like this. Trying to think how I want to do this. Nope. Fail on that front. Okay, you can feed that group. You guys can all go there. Chased is going to try its best to fuck us up, but I don't think it has nearly enough. Alright, you're endless. The only regret is that we have somewhat of a hard time getting flying kills. Maybe I've tried harder to get like a second floor going, but this is fine, I suppose. Crazy how much rage this motherfucker removed during this fight, you know? I mean, that it probably removed maybe around 1,000? I'm trying to think. I'm just pulling a number out of my ass. Trying to be melodramatic and shit. Could do that. Yeah, I mean, if I'm able to get all the in 3 turns here, granted one of them was a last stand, but you know, I'm able to get up to 500 rage. I'm guessing 1,000 rage was removed from Apex Up alone. Okay, we'll find out quick whether we can go top or not. We can. I could even put this down and not even have to Ember Drain. Beautiful. I guess we feed... Should feed you. I think. Okay, you get that. Oh, come on. You can't... Okay, whatever. Now you're just pissing me off. Good amount of damage. Make sure I click the right one here. Should have the flying kill here, I think. Yeah. Easy peasy. So yeah, I would say that was a pretty blessed seed. So I'll be curious what... I mean, even if you miss the Apex Imp there, you should have an Ashes of the Fallen with several opportunities at Endless on the best imps available. Also, Ashes with what you should probably be taking Imp Parade. I say this is probably one of the Rally sympathizers, right? But definitely Imp Parade there. Makes sense, I think. Pre-DLC, I would maybe go Rally, though, into Chaste. And, yeah. You know, no Divine Temples and stuff changes the landscape. So, let's see what people did. Alright, so Charitable Cup had tons of multi-strike on their Apex Imp. Self-infused Fledgling. I think with the Apex, you're better off with the Welder Helper, but that's fine. Went full Imp Parade, which is going to clog up your hands, so I don't know that I like the full Imp Parade in this case. Sometimes it is pretty good, but I don't think I like it here. Space Prism. Very similar deck otherwise. I mean, very similar. Even has like the old magic double stack, making a morsel trap shoot. Furnace Tap we didn't take. I don't know if I would even bother with that at that point with that. They did not find Umbra Stone though. That's one thing that's worth the note. But everything else is pretty similar. I think I would prefer a quick though over this amount of multi-strike. I mean, Splitting Hairs probably at least they'll have an easier time having their Fledgling Imp die, but they only had one of them. Still pretty good deck though, right? Now this is probably the ideal version of Apex Imp. You get the multi, you get the quick, you have additional multi. I like it. Had another one as well. Fledgling. I'm not sure why the Queen's Imp on that Fledgling. Maybe just to get the unit out of there. Important work too. So they it must be Helveting. I think both them Helvented the important work because I don't remember seeing two of them be offered. Prismal Dust. What was that taken over? Maybe that was found from a caverns because I thought it was up against Space Prism. Oh no, it was up against Making of a Morsel. I would say I don't really like the Prismal Dust here when you're into Chased, and also at that point in the run, you might have to go Umbra, right? Like you're not. That was like the first draft, I believe. So I do think I like the Making of a Morsel more there, and I definitely. So Unnamed Tome, we know they hit that cavern. I 100% think you should go Umbra Stone here, even with these being pretty solid. I just don't think you're getting much upside with Unnamed Tome compared to the Umbra Stone in this case. I mean, the Umbra Stone doesn't get much better than in this scenario, you know? Literally just deleting floors with it. And I understand that means that the Fledgling Imps don't respawn sometimes, but there's kind of a, it's like if you're killing everything, you usually aren't going to need to be replaying them at that point. With some edge cases, I guess. Oh, and did they? I like this Shard Tail. I like that Paul did the flex here. So, oh, I shut down my screen there. That was weird. Oh, I did it again. Okay. Last Stand Inferno. Right, we're looking at Lukewarm Toaster of then. Oh, that's interesting. They did not find the Apex Imp. They're the first one not to. But, like I said, it wasn't really needed, right? Like, this is a fine setup. You still have Ashes. You still have good artifacts. Otherwise, I mean, Chain Gems, First Hell Pact are all pretty good. It makes, obviously, sense to self-infuse the Fledgling up here. You're still getting a lot of rage onto this thing. Is Making of a Morsel. I don't know that I would take this over the Last Stand, though. I would say that. But maybe the idea is just have it for Chase. You could probably argue Last Stand is win more in a lot of in on all of our decks, really. Like I could actually, but I think the permafrost here makes it a lot better. I think without a permafrost, just having a Making of a Morsel is real, and Planks is like pretty hard to have that actually provide. They do have a grovel here eventually, though, but I think that came after that spike, if I'm not mistaken. Umberstone's good. Holdover Inferno probably even makes more sense here because you're not necessarily clearing waves as heavily, but I still think you'd be deleting the waves with this setup. You got the Ashes, Self-Infused, Imp. I think with this setup, I might like a second one of these, though. A second Fledgling Imp. I don't know exactly where the Hellvents were being placed in this deck. It doesn't actually look like any Hellvents were getting taken on the path, because I don't see duplicates really of anything here. And then also it makes sense that this old magic is different, right? Instead of doing the armor. Then Mean had the Apex Imp. Imp with no Welderhelper. Yeah, that's a very iffy spikes take then. You know, you're not actually getting much armor to that Apex Imp. Everything here is very fragile, right? Yeah, you got one non-endless Welderhelper. You got the old magic. But that's not going to be enough to handle that amount of spikes. Plus you're not quick. Yeah, I think that was unfortunately just an issue of taking that trial. You'll notice nobody here took the trial on Hidden Assault. Just even some of these other, like this even didn't take it, right? So if this can't take it, then definitely like this can't, right? Wow, what is happening? This stupid. I have like this stupid window that pops up, like says like it optimizes your game. I'm sure it doesn't do anything. But then if I click it, it like takes me out. The Maple, I think, was the OP here. They died on Daedalus. Well, right off the bat, I can tell you there's some mistakes. I mean, gigantic mistakes being made, I would say. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point in the game we had an Endless Imp, didn't we? If not, either way, I see no upgrades taken here. You get 235 gold. You got a Crucible Warden, which I wouldn't take. So the only units you have, I don't know why Morsel Maker is like so far down here. It's weird sorting. I thought it would have been like with the other banner units. I guess it could be because it's a 2 cost. Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, I don't mind the Morsel Maker, but I do not think that Crucible Warden is worth ever taking, in all honesty. I think it's so bad. There was a collector offered, if I'm not mistaken. I would have definitely took that over this, but also I would have taken, I would not have taken this over Making of a Morsel, but also, as a result, Morsel Master would have been better, because it's really good with Making a Morsel, actually. So I don't like that pick. I don't like skipping the Shadow Eater. I don't like just not spending any money at your Merchant of Steels. It should have been Steel, if I remember correctly. And I'm pretty sure at least that second one had Endless. So, like, you're not taking the Endless, you're not upgrading your units. Even if they're small $25 upgrades, we should be putting them into these. And as a result, even on a low amount of shards, it's only 15 shards, right? But it can't take on this this battle as a result. I mean, I do like the artifact choices; those were correct. But yeah, I don't think I take that over Making of a Morsel. You know, you get less overall value with this Antumbra Assault on average, right? Every now and then you can generate a Making of a Morsel, but it's very rare. Usually you're just generating a lifesteal and a, you know, you might be getting lifesteal, damage shield, or the 6 health and 6 attack, which, you know, in the case of just the raw stats there will never exceed a Making of a Morsel. But then on top of that, it's really just the main thing is the actual 3 damage is just not going to kill anything. Requires a lot of investment for this card to work in the DLC world. I like the Space Prism though. I do not like the Fortify at all, which is funny because it actually would have worked out pretty well had they made it to the Apex imp, but this is just a dead draw. I think it like what's it doing for you, right? It's just giving you 5 armor, making you not clear waves any better. It's not helping you relentless. It just doesn't do anything. But yeah, that's what I would say there. Mainly it comes down to, I think, the banner unit and non-upgrades, so is what I would say. You know, how can you feed that Crucible Collector much, right? You would have, I guess you have the Morsel Maker feeding it. But yeah, that was a fun one. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.